What's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do a basic oil change. I'm not gonna say all vehicle oil changes are the same, but it's like the same concept stuff, so whatever you want to put it. But always remember to look into your owner's manual and look for the specific directions. This right here is stuff that you need to just do a oil change with: gloves, a socket and a wrench, the oil filter, and this will tell you how many miles you got until you need your next oil change, and something just to catch the oil in. But with the oil and the oil filter, you go to your local parts store, wherever you get your oil from, and get the specific kind that you need. You may not need the 5W30 like I do. Okay, so with this, what you have to do is go look at your how many miles you got, and you add 3,000 miles to it, because you're supposed to change your oil like every 3,000 miles. So you see how many miles you got, add 3,000 to it, and put it on there. So once you write how many miles you got, just put the sticker in the left hand corner on the windshield, just like that. And I forgot to tell y'all, I don't know if I told y'all already, but another important step when you're doing the oil change, make sure your engine is cool. It's been sitting for a while. Don't do it when it's hot, because boy, that hot oil is hot. So make sure when you're doing it, your engine cool, it's been sitting, it's not hot. Now it's time to start doing the oil change. So what you want to do is loosen the oil cap up top, so that when you drain the oil at the bottom, it'll help flow it easier. Oh, and another thing is, when you're doing the oil change, like different vehicles is different heights. So sometimes you might have to jack it up, sometimes you don't. But when I'm doing my truck, I don't have to jack it up because it's already sitting up tall enough I can get it. But if you have a car or something, you might have to jack it up to get under to do the oil change. So the first step is, what you want to do is get your wrench in your socket and loosen this up, and make sure you have your drain pan for when the oil come out. And just let it drain out. You gotta let that sit for about a couple minutes till it's all done. Alright, so now that it's draining out slow, you can take off your oil filter now. And that's this right here. Sometimes it's hard to get off, so you gotta put your force into it to take it off. Hold on. Since that oil filter is hard to get off, I'm gonna have to put the plug back in there so that I can get all the way underneath it and get that oil filter out, because it is tough. So what you want to do is just get your pan. You're gonna have to get your hands a little dirty. Get in there and get it out. Hand tighten it so that you don't mess the threads up or nothing. Get your wrench in your socket. Give it a couple turns. Make sure it's snug. You don't have to tighten it though. That's it. That's all you need right there. So now I can get all the way underneath it and get that oil filter off. Dang. Woo. Let me see if I can get it with my hands off. Might just need that grip. I just had to go change my gloves, put the gloves with some grip on. Hopefully that'll help. Off me, Ant. Yeah. There we go. Dang. I don't mind this back. Hey, the trash people going by making all that noise. Ooh, this thing is on tight. It's on tight. Let me see. One, two. And the whole time I'm fighting with it, I forgot I had a tool that helped me take this thing off, just for problems that I was having. I think I already loosened it all the way. All you gotta do is wrap it around it, put it on there and pull it, twist it. There we go. There we go. See, then just loosen it, drop it, twist it. Drop it in there. So now that you got the old filter out, what you want to do is compare it with the new one. Make sure they're both the same part number or whatever. And if it is, we're good. So with the new filter, it's going to come with the wrapper on it. You want to take that off. Put it in there. Get you some of the old oil and wipe around the ring, the O-ring on the new one. Make it lube so that when you tighten on there, it's not old, sticky, and it don't stick onto the thing. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, put a little bit of oil on there like that. And you're good. Just put the tightness back on there. You're about done. So now what you want to do is just tighten up, put the oil filter back on. Make sure you just turn it. Get on there pretty firm. I don't know how it got on there last time that tight though, but just tighten it on there. That's it. We're done underneath here. It's time to go up top. So now what you want to do is add the oil into the engine. Put the cone, whatever you fill it up in, add to it. That's it. So now what you want to do is, since you add all the oil to it, you want to check your level, make sure it's right. So you just find your oil dipstick, pull it out. First time what you want to do is wipe it, because it ain't gonna be the right reading. Put it back in there. Take it back out this time. Check it. Make sure it's right. And we good. now that you're done, you check everything, make sure everything is on there good, and you start it up to make sure you don't have no oil leaks or nothing like that. Oh, my keys. Come on now. So now that you're done, turn it on, let it run. Make sure you don't have no leaks or nothing. Check the leaks. Make sure everything's good. And with the leftover oil you had, you just get your funnel, put it in a jug, and pour the oil in it, and you can take it back to your parts store, and they'll recycle it or throw it away or whatever they do with it. But that's what you can do if you don't want to keep the oil or if you don't got no use for it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you out. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the like button, turn the bell notification on.